What's up, Pisces? And thank you guys so much for tuning in. Alright, guys, so let's see what's going on. It's February, so let's see what this month is bringing. Now, again, guys, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, you guys can watch this video if you fall into any of those categories with Pisces. For those of you that already know my channel, you like my style, just a reminder that I post daily energies on Instagram every day. So if you want little bonus readings, you can always go there. It's High Vibrations 44. And then at the end of this, I will talk about how to get a full-length personal reading if that's something you guys are looking for. But let's see what's going on here. And do keep in mind that all the information about how to get in touch with me, I always have it in the description, okay? Alright, Pisces, so what is going on with you guys? What is going on with the sign of Pisces? Past, present, and future. Alright. Always keep in mind, guys, that the energies that I pick up on, it could be vice versa. So it could be something that's happening to you or something that you may be doing to somebody else, okay? So we have past, present, and future. And let's see how I'm affected by this with my moon in Pisces. All right. So the energy that we have here, guys, the Ten of Wands in the reverse, awesome. All right, something that was burdening is finally released. You're in a place where there's new things coming in, there's new ideas that you have, but there could be a situation that you're guarded towards, whether there was some sort of injustice that was done, or whether it's cheating or something that you felt wasn't fair or something that just, you know, wasn't the best thing for you. It could have been something karmic that you had to deal with. So there could be loss over some sort of situation that was very toxic, but I do see you guys coming out of it very strongly. And with the King of Cups here, you recover. Not only do you recover well, but you recover with immense strength. Okay, so that's a beautiful thing, guys. Now, going into the past, we have the Ace of Cups. With the Ace of Cups, a new beginning that came in. This is something that could have been very emotionally fulfilling for you. So why is this Ace of Cups here? We have the Knight of Wands. Let's get one more card here. And the Six of Wands. Awesome. All right, guys. So let's talk about this. Now, for some of you, maybe it was a new beginning with a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius that you were very excited about. For others of you, I really feel like this is something that you started that you're very passionate about. This with the Knight of Wands, when that's not a person that we're referring to. It's someone who's very passionate. It could be, you know, an entrepreneur or someone that just moves forward with excitement, with something that they want to get off the ground, okay? Again, you're still just guarded about things that you felt losses over, but there's a lot of growth that I see. Now we have, as your next card for the past, the King of Pentacles in the reverse. So a situation here where there could be someone that's not genuinely invested in something. Okay, they're just around because it's convenient to them. Maybe you felt like you were losing money. Maybe you overspent. So let's see why this King of Pentacles is in the reverse here. We have the Eight of Wands. And the Five of Swords in the reverse. So there's definitely a situation that you're involved in where, again, there's just someone who doesn't have a genuine investment. I don't feel like it's financial, but for some of you, because this is general, it totally could be. But you had to cut this out, okay? So it doesn't even necessarily have to be something that was, you know, bad or anything like that. It's just you feel like the energy just don't serve you. You're kind of just over it. I don't see any, like, torment here. I just feel like there's just something that you don't want to be part of. Maybe you let go of a job. Maybe you stop putting effort into a person or a situation you were involved in. You have the Seven of Cups in the reverse. So you saw something for what it was. You had clarity in the situation here. Everything was put on the table and you knew that there's something that you didn't want to put effort in. And you took that step back and you said, look, with the Judgment card in the reverse, this is a really bad call. This is not something I want to be part of. and you're focused on other things. So you guys are just focused on going in a new direction, and you're releasing a lot of burdens. You have the Four of Swords in the reverse, guys, and the Five of Wands in the reverse. So this is not something, you know, that's new. This is not a situation that, you know, just popped up on Monday and by Wednesday, you know, you had made the decision on how to move past it. No, this is something that you've been in your head about for a while. Now it's like, okay, finally I can move on, but I see it being a very good move for you guys, okay? Now, in the present moment, we have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is when we feel that something is a waste of time and effort. If I can keep this, let's see. We have the King of Wands. And we have the Emperor in the reverse, okay? For some of you, you could specifically be dealing with an Aries. But there's going to be something in your life where someone's not being true to themselves, okay? Someone's being fake and dishonest. Someone's wearing a mask. So this is something that you felt coming with the High Priestess in the reverse, but you just didn't want to listen to what your soul was trying to tell you. So it's like you're trying to turn a blind eye to this. But someone not being honest in a situation. I'll pull one more card. The Hierophant in the reverse. So you're realizing that something's just unconventional that you need to move out of. Alright? You're very guarded towards this, but you're choosing to be self-sufficient. It's just for some of you with the Death card in the reverse, you're still kind of like in that gray area where you still have more releasing that needs to be done, but you're on the path for that. Now, here's the center of your reading, guys. And this is what every card ties into. We have the Hermit. There's going to be something that you need to do on your own. There's something that you need to focus on, you know, to move forward in a good way. We have the Seven of Wands in the reverse, so it's going to involve you giving up on an adverse situation. Let's see if I could speak. And we have the Lover's card. For some of you, maybe it's a love situation that you have to let go of. Okay? Something that could be difficult, especially if it was a third party. Okay? So just from this, I see it as something that needs to be let go. That could be difficult for you. But with the World card here, yes, you're closing a chapter, but you're going into something that's going to be incredibly amazing. Okay? We have the Hanged Man in the reverse. That's either coming out of a place of limbo or going against what feels natural to the soul. We have the Knight of Pentacles, and we have the King of Swords here. So in this case, you know that there's something that's forced in your life, and whatever this thing is that just doesn't feel good being in your life, because, you know, this is going back to the past too. This is something that you've already decided is not going to work. So that energy tries to come back in, and you're just like, holy fuck, lose my number. Oh my God, lose my number. So it's really, I feel frustration, honestly, guys. Like, why am I being bothered? I'm so done with this. Leave me the hell alone. I don't exist, okay? I don't exist. I'm going to change my name. So it's that sort of energy where you're just over it. You know it's forced. You know you're moving past it. And for a lot of you, I mean, we have air energy and we have earth energy here, but I'm just seeing this as a situation where you kind of have to boss up, and it's like, okay, look, I know I'm Pisces and I'm supposed to be this sweet, you know, very empathic person who just understands the world's problems, but I truly don't give a fuck about this anymore. So sorry, you're going to see another side. And I always think it's funny because people be sleeping on Pisces. Although there are low vibrational Pisces, I have heard of Pisces that will ruin lives. But for the most part, at least with the people that I am attracted to, like just friendship-wise, Pisces, you know, you guys are always kind of mellow and very understanding when it comes to certain things. So I always laugh because I always tell people never judge somebody by how kind they can be. Because that same degree of kindness that that person holds within them, they can do the exact opposite in a negative way. We both have, you know, or everyone rather has those two sides. So I see people that they're like, oh my God, like this Pisces really hurt me. I didn't see that coming. And I'm like, well, you underestimated them. Just because they're nice doesn't mean that they won't bite if they need to. So yeah, I never underestimate Pisces. Y'all are the real ones. I always go to my Pisces friends when I need balance. But yeah, there's just something here that you're going to be harsh in regards to cutting out. And it's just something that you want to move past. It's like you're gradually trying to build yourself, work on your business, or, you know, just move forward in a way that makes sense. And with the Knight of Pentacles energy there, you're not going to jump right into the next chapter. You're going to do all the groundwork. So, you know, sometimes people will look at the Knight of Pentacles and say, crap, that's the slowest moving knight. But that's actually the knight that makes the least mistakes. So it's good because you guys are taking a very grounded and well-rounded approach to this, okay? Now moving forward, and it's funny because right in this section, I know you guys can't see it because it's on the table, but this is, you know, something that was unconventional that you had to move away from, you know, something that was a waste of time. So still in alignment with that, there's still instability here, okay? So there's something that the foundation is not solid, and you know that. You know it's not solid. You have the Page of Swords and the Empress card. So you know that you're taking some sort of loss here, but that's a beautiful thing. You guys have the Wheel of Fortune, you have the Three of Wands, you have the Queen of Cups. All right, Queen and King status right here. So with you knowing that you have to take a loss somewhere, that there's something that is just not going to work out for you, it really helps you to build a lot. For those of you that are investing in some sort of business, I see this as a good investment, okay? So it could be a little bit uncomfortable as you transition into this, and maybe you're unstable for a little bit because of, you know, the extra finances that you're going to spend. But yeah, just be smart about it. Read the fine print, guys, you know, because this is something that could work for y'all, for sure. And guys, please keep in mind, these are general readings, so if somebody asks you for like $500,000 and you just give it to them without thinking and they rob you, don't come looking for me, all right? Get a question, $11 if you need it, okay? All right, guys, so we have the Page of Cups as the next card for the future. So why is this here? Because this is going to be you guys as a communicator. We have the Ten of Wands in the reverse and the Three of Pentacles. You guys are chilling. You're in a whole new direction. You're working on new things, new offers coming in, and you're building in a cohesive manner. If you're working with a group of people, then you guys can actually get along. You're bouncing good ideas off of one another. You're appreciating the presence of other people. You're making things happen faster because of the, you know, the group work here. But other than that, if it's not a group, it's just something that's being built, something that, you know, feels good for you. Now, the last card that you have for your future is the Two of Pentacles. So it's like things are building for you. For some of you, you guys could be a little bit unstable. I feel like it's because for a lot of you, you might be in the early stages of something. So it's just a matter of, okay, how do I figure this out? How do I make it work? But you'll get the hang of it, okay? You get the hang of it. I don't see anything that, you know, puts you on a bad path. You have the Sun card in the reverse. And the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Now, a situation that you guys had given up on because there was too much adversity, it tries to come back into your life. When it comes to this, whether it's a lover, a person, I don't care who it was, you need to remain self-sufficient. If there's any part of you that by engaging with this person or with this energy can take power from you, it's not an option, okay? So if you feel depleted in any way, shape, or form, or you feel like someone's, you know, going to try to do something slick, you know, something that just can't be trusted, just don't do it, okay? Because you're already going to be on edge and you're already going to be guarded, but you're still going to consider it. And if you go with it, expect blessings to be blocked, okay? So it's your financial success, and you, for a lot of you, I could see new love here as well. So either you have that or you go back to an energy that's just going to waste your time, all right? Y'all already know which direction we need to go in. All right, guys, so let's get you some cards of advice here for the month of February. Alright, so we have the Seven of Swords in the reverse, the Eight of Swords in the reverse, and the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. there is still something that is in your life in some way, shape, or form that needs to fully be closed out, guys. Some ties you need to, some loose ends rather, that you need to tie. All right, you need to get yourself out of a gray area with something, guys. It's black or it's white. Now, I see wealth for Pisces. You know, usually with the readings, I'm like, oh, it could mean money, but it could be this. Like, no, I see wealth. I see money coming in for you guys this month for sure. But there is someone around you, and it could be someone that looks very reliable, or maybe you're the person that may seem reliable to somebody, but that person isn't. Whether it's cheating or people just, you know, someone making a lot of promises and not going through with it, you're going to have to release that. I mean, going a step further, we have the Emperor, we have the Star card, and we have the Seven of Wands, that if you can stand your ground against the adversity that's going to be coming in, not only will you be very powerful in the direction that you're going, but a lot of blessings and wish fulfillment coming in. But again, something that you need to let go of in order for this to happen and in order for this to come through. All right. Let's pull some clarifiers here. We have the Ace of Wands in the reverse, the Hermit in the reverse, and the Two of Cups. So, guys, initially, and I'll be honest with you, it's going to seem like crap. You know, I wasn't successful here. I didn't get what I wanted. I have to guard myself from this. This didn't go the way I expected. But because it doesn't work out, you literally take off. You're so happy with where you're headed. Okay, you have balance. Your soul is at ease. So the situation that you guys are currently in, you don't have all the facts, whether it's a person that you're dealing with or a job that you're dealing with. There's things that you're not aware of that you will become aware of, and once you do, you're going to have to let it go. So regardless of how much you may have tried and how close you may feel to, again, this person, this job, whatever it is, I just don't feel that it's going to be something where you're going to get what you need. Okay? So you're going to have to look at the reality of the situation. And that's something I tell people all the time, because especially with love, and I don't know, I hope that it's not just me, but I feel like especially with those in my millennial generation, it's like I'm tired. Like I don't have time to go out and like date all these like mindless people and like all these, you know, we'll talk today and we'll never talk again. Like I'm tired, you know. Maybe that's just the empath, but I feel like we are in places, especially with how you guys interpret life and your feelings, we can become so invested. And I'm saying we because I have that Pisces in me and I know how it is. But we can be in places where when we give our all, it like depletes us. The way a water sign loves is very fucking intense. And people don't get it. Especially like, let's say with Scorpio, Cancer, there's definitely a similarity with the three of you guys. But that's why people are like, oh, water signs are the devil sometimes when they really get scorned. And I'm like, well, yeah, you know, if somebody's loving you at an ocean deep sort of place and you're giving them, you know, some pond level love, yeah, that's going to piss a person off. So when it comes to finding something in your life, whether it be love, whether it be a job, whatever it is that you guys are going towards, when it seems appealing to you, you need to ask yourself why. Why does this appeal to me? And just with that simple question, we can avoid so much shit. So think about, where was I in life when this opportunity came around, when this person came into my life? If you're in a place, realistically speaking, and this is not going to be for everybody, but just from my observations, if, let's say you're in a place where you're drinking a lot, you know, you're having problems with alcohol, you're doing drugs, you're, you know, not being healthy, you're working out, you're not having self-worth and self-love, what kind of people do you think you're going to attract? Probably people who are going to abuse you, people who are narcissistic, people who are going to prey on that weakness. All right? So when it comes into anything new and you get super excited, just a reminder that sometimes people link to other people who have the same demons. So don't get so excited about that, okay? So just be realistic with what you're getting yourself into. And I feel like if we take that approach, we can really just avoid a lot of unnecessary bullshit, okay? So just think, why am I attracted to this and what is it going to do for me realistically speaking, All right. So guys, with personal readings now, so if you guys ever need a question answered, I changed the prices to the questions. So you guys can check that out on my website, or you can DM me on Instagram, highvibrations44, or email me, highvibrations44@gmail.com. So usually, guys, I get these questions out within like 3-4 days max, but it's usually some same day or next. But you know, just give me a day or two extra if you don't have it by then, rather. And then I completely changed my booking system, like I told you guys. So before, I was just super overwhelmed because I had no cap on how many readings were coming in, so people could just purchase at any time. So it's not a way that I want to work. It was just too much, and you know, it's tough to get 20-30 readings out a day. Light workers will know that. So I completely cut back, guys. It is only 3 readings that I'll take a day, 30-minute readings. You guys, when you go on my website, literally just select the day that you want it on. That's it. If you need something very quick, the emergency readings are still there. So even if I'm booked, you can always get the emergency reading as well if you need something quick. Now, that is about it, guys. So because of this cutting back, I'm really able to keep up. So with the new system, I'm completely caught up because it's definitely 10 times, you know, more manageable. With the old system, I'm still slightly catching up. So if anyone is waiting on something, you will have it very, very shortly, okay? I'm almost done. I literally just have like a few more pages worth of readings, and I will be so happy when that's done. So whatever y'all need, I am here. And again, I do post daily energies on Instagram if you guys want to see what's going on a daily basis in your day. Okay, take care, guys.